So, what I want everyone to get from this video is that you should have a focus, and that focus is going to change periodically as you learn all the different aspects. Welcome back, everybody. Carson Hardy here for your creative needs and behind the scenes. And if that's something that you feed, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell. That's something you won't regret, and that's something I can tell. Anyway, let's hop into it. Today, we're going to be looking at my Filmmaker focus pull. Anyway, what this is it's just using my old stand that I got from Best Buy.
Thank you.
A couple videos ago. But anyway, I've been keeping my camera and lenses on it, but I've decided I'm going to put those bad boys right in there, and I'm going to have my focus right here. So let's hop right into it and see what each one of these mean and why this is my focus for the week. And let's go. Okay, so first up is going to be the GoPro. And what the GoPro essentially represents is capture. Sometimes you're just saying you want to get all this footage and you want to make a movie, you want to make a short film, and you want to do this, you want to do that, but you actually have to go capture it. And the GoPro is always super handy for me. It's my go-to whenever I don't have any other camera on me. So it made sense, and that one actually will always stay at the top, because if you don't capture it, you don't have anything. So next we're gonna go into the lower part of the totem pole today. Okay, so number 2, this is gonna be audio. Audio is the other half of filmmaking. So many people are so wrapped up in the visuals and they just kind of let it slide. Myself included. I always use my GoPro, and the GoPro does not have the best audio, but in that instance, it's just going for the capture it. But audio is definitely a very important part of filmmaking. All right, and the third on the list is gonna be organization. This is actually a bunch of cleaning tools. And why that's so high up on the list is because whenever you're capturing so much different footage, it's very hard to actually complete it. It's going to be such a hassle editing it and trying to find every little piece, especially if stuff starts going offline. Okay, so we're starting to get to the lower part of the poll, and that's going to be next on the list. Number 4 is going to be creativity. And I'm having this represented with a prism and fairy lights because good old Brandon Woofle. The reason I choose this than something else to indicate creativity is going to be because you get a completely different image no matter what every time you use a prism and a light. You have to try it for yourself. It gives you unbelievable results. Okay, and 5th on the list now is batteries. And what batteries actually stand for is, honestly, it should probably be higher on the list. I mean, these will change, but batteries are gonna represent preparation. Because if you don't have a charged battery, you're not capturing But anyway, you're not capturing anything if you don't have batteries charged. That also goes with having your SD cards formatted. If you're not offloading your stuff every time you shoot, you're doing it wrong. Okay, and at the bottom of the list, a very important part of filmmaking, light. And this is the Aperture M9. Comes in handy so much, like ridiculous. But light is a big form factor. I mean, as you can see in my background right now, I have so many lights going on. It's just, it adds to the whole video. Like, it really does. Like, I'm split toned right now. You know what? This is light. We're gonna fix it right now. Oh. All right. There we go. But let's go on to the 7th. Okay, so 7th on the Filmmaker focus poll? Yeah, focus poll. It's like a totem pole. Anyway, this is another biggie. This is gonna be support. So that's gonna mean any neck straps, any tripods, monopods, stabilizers, anything. And what goes hand in hand with support is gonna be emotion. depending on how you hold your camera is gonna depict the emotion you're trying to tell. If it's something action, you want it to be shaking all over the place. You want it to be crazy. If it's something like something sad, you're just trying to make you really feel in there, in the moment, and just kind of gliding through. I mean, that's why a lot of people do use stabilizers, but I don't believe stabilizers are meant for everything. I mean, it really depends on what type of story you're trying to portray and how you're trying to make the audience feel. So support plays another big part. I could definitely see that moving up throughout the weeks, but let's get into the final one, and that's gonna be, all right, and now we are into the final one, and that's gonna be good old gaffer's tape. Gaffer's tape is gonna stand for innovation, as that's probably one of the most important skills to have as a filmmaker, is being able to be innovative. I mean, heck, even whenever I was setting up these lights, I just had everything working together in harmony, and this all was from innovation and putting it on some nails. You're gonna see a lot of innovation being used on any film sets. I mean, the way they like get the image that you see, you don't see nearly anything in the behind the scenes. I mean, there's so many people in the background just holding up flags, holding up reflectors, this and that. It's just, you really have to be innovative. Being a filmmaker or being really any creative, I mean, it's a learning journey and your focus is gonna change, but just make sure at the end you still have that end goal. You set goals for yourself. Those are other things I'll even talk about one day, about how I write down my goals, and that further makes you willing to achieve them and something you can check off. And it's a really satisfying feeling to know you're meeting your goals and your focus is in check. So that's why I'm gonna be doing these videos. So stay tuned every Sunday, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.